if we do things by the law, can it save us?
Let us read Luke 10 verses 25 to 30. And behold, a certain lawyer stood up and tested him, saying, Teacher, what shall I do to inherit eternal life? How do you read it? So he answered and said, You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself. And he said to him, You have answered rightly. Do this and you will live. But he, wanting to justify himself, said to Jesus, And who is my neighbor? Then Jesus answered and said, A certain man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and fell among thieves, who stripped him of his clothing, wounded him, and departed, leaving him half dead.
What is humans' biggest problem?
They live with many mistaken illusions. Luke 10 verses 25 to 28 says, Do this and you will live. People live with many mistaken illusions. They seem to be vulnerable in this respect. They seem to be intelligent but are easily deceived and remain unaware of their evil sides. We are born ignorant of our true selves. Since people do not know themselves, the Bible repeatedly tells us that we are sinners. It seems that people are incapable of doing good. They are inclined to characterize themselves as good. Through their lips, they say that they are sinners, but they boast of their good works and show off. They don't know that they have no good or the ability to do good, so they try to deceive others and sometimes even deceive themselves. Come on, we can't be completely evil. Oh no, it is impossible to be completely evil. There has got to be some good in us. Consequently, they look at others and tell themselves, Gosh, I wish he hadn't done that. Yeah, it would have been better for him if he hadn't done that at all. He would have been much better off if he talked like this. I think it is better for him to preach the gospel in such and such a way. He was redeemed before me, so I think he should act more like one who has been redeemed.
I was redeemed just recently, but if I learn more, I will do much better than he does. They sharpen the knives in their hearts whenever they are hurt.
They say, You just wait. You will see that I am unlike you. You may think that you are ahead of me now, but just you wait. It is written in the Bible that those who come last will be first. I know it applies to me. Wait and I will show you. People deceive themselves. Even though he would react the same way if he were in the other person's place, he still judges him. When he stands at the pulpit, he suddenly finds himself stuttering helplessly because he is overconscious of his attire. When asked if people have the ability to do good, most say by their lips that they don't. But in their hearts, they are under the illusion that they themselves have the ability. So, they try hard to be virtuous until they die. They think that they have goodness in their hearts and that they have the ability to do good and that they are good enough.
Regardless of how long they have been religious, among those who have achieved greater progress in the service of God, they think, I can do this and that for the Lord. But if we take the Lord out of our lives, can we really do good? Is there good in humanity? Can we really live doing good works?
Human beings do not have the ability to do good. Whenever they try to do things on their own, they commit sin. Some push Jesus aside after believing in him and try to be good. There's nothing but evil in all of us, so we can only practice evil. By ourselves we can only sin, including those who have been saved. That is the reality of our flesh.
What do we always do? Good or evil?
Of course evil. In our praise book, there is a song which says, Without Jesus we only stumble. We are as worthless as a ship that crosses the sea without the sail. We have the ability to do righteous works only after being saved. The Apostle Paul said, For the good that I will to do, I do not do, but the evil I will not to do, that I practice. That is Paul in Romans 7 verse 19. Now, if a person is with Jesus, it doesn't matter, but when he has nothing to do with him, he tries to do good deeds before God.